Well, Danny Fox, many congratulations, a 1-year extension to your stay here at Forest. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I'm delighted. I'm grateful to obviously the staff and the manager for seeing whatever they've seen in me in the last few weeks in pre-season, and I'm just delighted to stay. Hopefully I can repay that faith this season and the season after, and we can have a memorable year this year, definitely.
We spoke to you out in Portugal. You were saying obviously you were enjoying life under the new manager, just looking to impress him. What's developed over the last week or so which has meant that you've come to the position where you're signing an extension?
I'm not too sure, to be honest. Obviously my agent had been speaking to the right people at the club, and we've come to an agreement, and I'm just delighted to get it over the line, and I can solely focus on football and doing well for Nottingham Forest.
I bet you couldn't have imagined this day coming along really this time last season when life was pretty tough for you here at Forest, but you've got to take an immense amount of personal pride in the way you've kept determined and managed to work a new deal for yourself.
Definitely, yeah. I've said before in previous interviews with yourself that I think it's part and parcel playing football. You get different opinions and different thoughts on different players and different situations, and I was just one of them players at that particular time, and obviously I wasn't fancied much by the previous manager for whatever reason, and hopefully I can repay the faith in the new manager and the new staff at the football club, and I can have a really good 2 years, and I can't wait to get going again.
Haven't seen you at centre back yet this summer, but obviously that's another thing that you bring to the table, bit of versatility. Have you had any more sort of guidance from the manager as to where he really sees you best suited?
No, we've spoke. Obviously I played left back in all of the pre-season games, and I think Millsy was struggling a little bit with his groin and his hip on Saturday against Notts County, and if Millsy was to have to come off, I think they wanted me to go and play centre half. So obviously they know about me playing centre half, and they've seen me play there obviously on videos from last season under Paul Williams, and yeah, I'm happy to play anyway. We haven't had that conversation yet as such, but no, I'm just delighted to be playing any part as which I can, and hopefully I can do well there.
Good win against Notts on Saturday, obviously a big day for Mike Edwards, a testimonial match, and I'm sure a good run out for the boys in that one.
Definitely, yeah. Obviously it's bragging rights regardless of whether it's a friendly or it's a league or it's a cup or whatever game, for the fans, and it's a game we went into. Any game you go into, I said after the Braga game that it was a game that even if the scene is a better opposition than us, we go into the games expecting to win because we're confident in ourselves at the minute and in the way that the manager wants us to play, and regardless of who we're playing against, like I said, I think we need to go into every game thinking and believing that we're going to win, and I've said before, winning breeds confidence, and it instills a faith in the whole squad that we can do well this season as well if we can continue to win our pre-season games. Obviously we've got a tough game against Hull on Saturday, but it's another game that we'll be going out to looking to win.
Finally, Danny, last pre-season game of the summer coming up against Hull on Saturday. How are you feeling fitness-wise? Because obviously most of the hard work is now behind you for pre-season, and it's really getting towards playing competitive Sky Bet Championship football now, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I think the lads are itching to get the season started and hit the ground running against Burton, but preparation's key, I think, in the next few weeks. Obviously we've been back, I think it's our 4th week back now, and the next 2 weeks are going to be vital, preparing for the game against Burton, and then the following game's only 6 days later in the league and against Brighton. Obviously we have the Doncaster game in between that, but Hull will be a major test. Obviously they were one of the best teams in the Championship last year, but I believe that at home and away, I think we done really well against them. We were unlucky not to win against them away from home under Paul Williams for his first game, and I think we're just itching to get going now. Obviously, touch wood, nobody gets injured and everyone comes out of the next game unscathed, and we can go into the final week of pre-season preparing for the league to start, and the manager can get all of his philosophies and his methods across to us, and we can take them all them on board, and we can continue to progress. And it's about progression. We don't want to do so well in pre-season and then come unstuck in the league. We want to continue that. So it's vitally important we put in a good performance on Saturday and win, I believe.